You arrive at the hospital in pain. The waiting room is full. Some patients are taken to beds before you, even though they arrived later. It feels unfair, but hospitals do not choose based on arrival time. They choose based on risk. Someone here cannot wait, and that decision changes everything.
Hospitals constantly face more demand than available beds. Patients arrive continuously, but beds become available slowly. A hospital bed is not just a physical space. Each bed requires nurses, doctors, monitoring equipment, and support staff. If any of these elements are missing, the bed cannot be used safely. Admitting one patient may delay care for another. This creates a permanent bottleneck inside the hospital system. Because of this scarcity, hospitals must constantly decide who receives a bed first. Unlike other waiting lines, medical waiting carries real risk. Conditions can worsen unexpectedly. That is why hospitals cannot rely on arrival order. They must manage limited capacity carefully to prevent harm. Every bed assignment affects future patients who have not yet arrived.
Hospitals use triage to decide who receives care first. Triage is the process of sorting patients by medical urgency. A patient with life-threatening symptoms is prioritized immediately. Another patient with stable pain may wait much longer. Arrival time does not define priority. Risk does. Triage nurses quickly assess symptoms, vital signs, and medical history. This happens within minutes of arrival. Each patient is assigned a severity level. That level determines access to beds, doctors, and monitoring. The goal of triage is not comfort, it is survival. This system reduces deaths by ensuring the most fragile patients are treated first, even if others must wait longer.
Hospitals distinguish between stable and unstable patients. A stable patient can safely wait. An unstable patient cannot. Doctors monitor blood pressure, oxygen levels, heart rate, and consciousness. Any sudden change increases urgency immediately. This means waiting order is never fixed. A patient who was stable may suddenly require a bed. Another patient may be delayed again. The system constantly reassesses conditions. Queues are reordered in real time. This prevents dangerous deterioration from being missed. Waiting in hospitals is conditional. It depends on continuous evaluation. This dynamic system protects patients whose conditions change rapidly under pressure.
Hospital beds are not interchangeable. An intensive care bed supports critically ill patients. A general ward bed supports stable patients. Surgical beds require different monitoring and staffing. A patient must be matched to the correct bed type. This means a patient may wait even when beds appear empty. Those beds may be unsuitable or unsafe for their condition. Using the wrong bed increases risk. Hospitals delay admissions to prevent improper placement. This creates invisible waiting that patients do not understand. Empty rooms do not always mean available care. This is not inefficiency, it is deliberate risk control under strict constraints. Beds cannot operate without trained staff. Each patient requires nurses, doctors, and support teams. If staffing levels are low, beds must remain closed. This often happens during night shifts or shortages. Nurse-to-patient ratios are regulated for safety. Exceeding them increases medical errors and harm. Hospitals may delay admissions even when beds are physically available. This protects patients already admitted. The system chooses fewer patients with safe care rather than more patients with unsafe care. Staffing becomes a hidden but powerful constraint. Patients rarely see it, but it strongly shapes who is admitted first. Hospitals manage both emergencies and scheduled patients. Scheduled admissions are planned in advance. Emergencies arrive without warning. When emergencies surge, schedules collapse. Beds reserved for planned care are reassigned. Surgeries may be delayed or canceled. Emergency patients always receive priority. Delaying them increases the risk of death. This creates frustration for scheduled patients, but emergencies define the hospital's purpose. The system is built to absorb shocks. Planning exists only when capacity allows. Urgency always overrides convenience and schedules.
Hospitals operate under strict ethical and legal obligations. They must treat emergencies regardless of ability to pay. They cannot discriminate between patients. Triage decisions must be documented and justified. Standard protocols limit personal bias. Doctors follow guidelines instead of intuition. These rules protect patient rights. They also limit flexibility. Hospitals cannot simply choose easier cases. They must justify every decision. Ethical constraints slow the system, but they increase fairness and trust. Every bed assignment must withstand review and accountability.
Waiting feels unfair because decisions are invisible. Patients see time passing, not medical reasoning. They do not see emergencies arriving. They do not see staffing shortages. They only see others being taken first. This creates frustration and anxiety. Behind the scenes, priorities are constantly adjusted. Reassessments happen quietly and repeatedly. Risk management looks like neglect from the outside. Hospitals optimize outcomes, not comfort. Communication is limited during overload. Confusion fills the gap. Understanding the system does not remove pain, but it explains inequality.
Hospitals prioritize stability over speed. Treating everyone immediately would overwhelm resources. Critical patients would suffer, so some patients are delayed intentionally. This protects the system as a whole. Unequal waiting prevents collapse. The hospital chooses controlled delay. Comfort is sacrificed for survival. The system does not optimize happiness, it optimizes outcomes. Individual discomfort protects collective safety. This trade-off defines healthcare operations. Stability ensures care remains available for those who need it most. Hospitals prioritize stability over speed. Treating everyone immediately would overwhelm resources. Critical patients would suffer, so some patients are delayed intentionally. This protects the system as a whole. Unequal waiting prevents collapse. The hospital chooses controlled delay. Comfort is sacrificed for survival. The system does not optimize happiness, it optimizes outcomes. Individual discomfort protects collective safety. This trade-off defines healthcare operations. Stability ensures care remains available for those who need it most.
If you are waiting, it does not mean you were forgotten. It means someone else could not wait at all. Hospitals choose survival over fairness, and that choice saves lives.